So I have to apologise, I've got a cold still, I'm a bit short-tempered at the moment as well, so I'm a bit short of temper. Well, what I'm doing is I'm pulling the radio control car to bits. So that was the motor assembly and diff, and that's a wheel. The reason I'm doing this is, well, I've made my tea leaf battery thing. I'm just showing you about batteries. Now, it's not a very good remote control car, it's a 9.6 volt nickel metal hydride battery inside it, which come with it. So I wasn't very happy with it, so I took it to bits. Like I'm doing, just take it to bits. And then I've made a battery for it, because, well, the 9.6 volt thing was a bit crap, to be honest with you. In fact, it didn't last very long, and this one does. But unfortunately, because it doesn't fit very well, you have to take the car to bits to put the battery inside. Whereas the standard battery, you just like slip it in. Whereas this, you have to take it complete to bits, and it's completely full of crap now. It's wet and everything. So, how to modify your electric radio controlled cars to make them better. First point of call: add amp hours to your battery. As many amp hours as you can get. The more amp hours, the better. Next thing is controller. Put more amp hours in, better controller. Inverters, anything you want. Change it from DC to AC. Do whatever you want, whatever you require and necessary. Now, as you can see, I've got loads of wires hanging inside here now, like here, and they're all like compressed in. They shouldn't really be in there, and that's, you know, pretty much, it's a homemade battery, and there goes a homemade nickel metal hydride battery, or lithium polymer battery, whatever I made it out of. I can't remember now if it's lithium polymer or nickel metal hydride, but that's what I do. And then you can take this top bit to bits, and then you can change the controller, and you can mess around with that and do all manner of things. And this is what happens when you do it. Here we have Nico, 9.6 volts, fully charged, with a 700 milliamp hour battery pack that came with the car. Here we have the same car, but with a homemade 2000 milliamp hour battery, which is around about 3 times better than the 700 supplied with the car.
and it's like 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock in the morning or something, and I'm tired and I'm just getting over my cold, and that was just battery improvement. Then we've got control improvement, and I just can't be bothered to edit the video anymore, and the controller makes it so it burns the tyres.